Hello again and welcome back to my channel. This is Sasha and I'm flawless with no makeup on today because it has been a struggle, but this is my 8-week pregnancy after loss bump date, and that's a mouthful. But anyway, I want to not make this video long. I've not been feeling good today and I really want to just get right into the information. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this week, baby is the size of a wild strawberry, and here she is growing, and this is also their last week being a embryo. Next week, in the 9th week, I believe they develop into the category of a fetus, so that is very exciting. And all kind of good stuff happens week 9, heartbeat and all that fun stuff. So best moment this week would be telling some of our friends and family, child, when you are having your second child after a full-term loss, they don't tell you how quick you gain weight. But yeah, so it was really nice. Just not having to keep it like as a secret and just being able to tell his family and stuff, because we went to Virginia and my family's here in Indiana, so it was just nice to be able to like tell everyone, hey, we're expecting again, you know, kind of keep it under your hat and all that fun stuff. So we are very excited about that, and some people still don't know, but that's okay too. They'll eventually be able to tell because I'm already bigger. I'm already in some of my maternity clothes from last pregnancy, but that was my best moment of the week. Physical symptoms. A lot's going on physically. It was very noticeable this week, like end of week 7, rolling right into week 8. I'm picking up a lot of water weight, and also I'm experiencing more hormone fluctuations like hot, cold. It's all over the place. It is a hot mess. It was a mess going to Virginia. That's like a 11-hour trip, and needless to say, taking clothes off, putting clothes on, windows down, windows up, sunroof open, sunroof closed. It was a lot going on. Blankets on, blankets off. But these are things you go through when you're pregnant, and for me, it's just all over the place. So I just enjoy it and take it for what it is. And my husband, he's such a sweetheart. He never complains about the fact that I'm like driving him nuts and I'm uncomfortable in the bed still and all that other fun stuff. A lot of that stuff has not changed. So physically I am bigger and I weigh more on the scale. But you know, nobody got time to look at the numbers on the scale. I'm not gonna stress myself out, especially after having a loss. I'm just not gonna do that to myself. Other physical symptoms. Threw up today. Yep. Woke up, stopped feeling good. On my way to work, had to pull over, just threw everything up. Prenatals, everything. I didn't have that much in my system. I feel like I was throwing up for some days from stuff I hadn't even consumed in the last 24 hours. It went way back. So needless to say, I did not go into work. I stayed at home and rested, and I'm gonna try to eat something light. I'm gonna try. That's the word. So another physical thing, not really physical, mental. I've really been like, well, physical, clumsy, very clumsy. Mental, I can't seem to remember stuff. Like pregnancy brain came back full of feet. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like I can't even talk sometimes. I am all over the place in my thoughts. It is a hot mess, and my students and a lot of my coworkers do not know I'm pregnant. And so like I'm up there, I'm a high school teacher and I'm teaching and stuff's not coming out right. And I'm like, oh, and I'm trying like to keep it under wraps, but it's been a mess, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I be mispronouncing words. I'm tripping over stuff, and then I can't remember what I'm doing, and I've got to write stuff down everywhere. I'm thinking about getting a planner from the store just so I can have things more concretely written down so I can remember what I'm doing and what needs to be done, because the struggle is so real, okay? But these are not complaints. I'm enjoying every minute of it. But baby, if you don't know that I'm pregnant, which is like still a lot of people, they would just feel like, oh, Sasha I don't know what's going on. I'm going to pray for her. And it's just a lot. So emotionally, oh gosh, it's been a roller coaster. I actually just left a grief counseling session and I talked the whole entire time about everything that's going on. One of my sisters from church had her son earlier at 8 months, and this is her second stillbirth. And so that really just grieved my spirit, because we just talked the previous Sunday, you know, about does it get better after time, because she had her first birth for her daughter 14 years ago, and she's still dealing with that. And then like I shared with her that I was pregnant again, and we were planning on meeting up, and then this happens to her. So like I'm just like keeping her and her family and her husband just like wrapped up tightly in prayer, because that's hard, and I definitely want to be there. So I'll probably end up missing another day of work to make sure that I'm there at the funeral. But it just is devastating, and you just see so much. And even though like I kid and I joke and I do a lot of things, and I appreciate everybody who watches, it is different the second time around. I'm definitely a lot more emotional and sensitive to things like miscarriages or just people's feelings in general. People who go through pregnancy with the loss of a parent, or have already gone through things in their life, or maybe have lack of support. I'm definitely a lot more connected to people's emotions than I was in my last pregnancy. But on a more positive emotional tip, I found that I've really just been enjoying it and letting each day be what it's going to be. And if I'm not pregnant tomorrow, at least I appreciated every moment that I was pregnant. And I thank God every day that I wake up and that I'm still pregnant. And some people don't understand my thankfulness, and that's okay. But when you have lost and then to have the opportunity again, it's just such a sacred thing. It's so personal. So I'm just thankful. I'm just glad. I'm not so excited that I'm going to be huge. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. I took a gender prediction test, or maybe I said it last video. If I did, charge it to my head, not my heart, because I'm telling you, I can't remember what I talked about before. But I took the little baking soda thing. I think it's too early. I think you're supposed to take it in the second trimester. And I think you're supposed to use first morning urine. I did neither. I was like 7 weeks at the time. And I took it like whenever I came home from work. Added some baking soda. Well, put baking soda in there. They said a tablespoon. I think I put like a half a cup. And then I poured my urine on top, and it fizz. So according to the predictor, I guess it would be a boy. I'm always fine either way, but I think I'm going to start posting these videos, especially since I plan on, since people know, I think I'm going to start putting out my videos so that hopefully by the end of the first trimester, you guys are seeing these live and in color. But yeah, that was kind of fun, because my husband's convinced it's going to be another girl, and me, I'm fine either way. But I think it's fun to do little tests, so maybe once a month or once a week until I find out the gender. I'll do different gender predictor tests and see what happens. So stay tuned. As far as appointments, my appointment, I won't have one till May, after Mother's Day, when I'll be almost 12 weeks. So I've got some more time. And sorry, I'm like looking at stuff because I got stuff thrown over there. Don't look at my junk. But yeah, I've got some weeks till that appointment, but I had the blood work done and I never got any calls because the specialist was examining my blood and my urine. So no news is always good news. They call you or send you a letter or something, you know, it's not looking normal or right. So the fact that I haven't heard anything, I'm very excited and happy about. And that is pretty much it. I said this one was going to be a quick one. This is quicker than the last one. Oh, I did get a couple of things. So this is like my journal that I write in. But I got 3 books, and I'm just going to run through them quickly. I'm on this. I want more Christian-based books in my nursery. I understand that everybody's not Christian, and it's fine. So if you're not interested, just fast forward to my baby bump. But when I was in Virginia, we went to Ross and found these books for a great deal. All of them were $2.99. So this is Good Night, Dear God. And it is a book of prayers. And again, I love the illustration. You can definitely tell that it's darker tones meant for nighttime. So you can just literally say like a prayer a night throughout the week and still have enough time for another book. And then the next book we got is 5-minute Bible stories, and this is the story of creation. And I have another like baby Bible book, but I think it is really important, at least in our household, we are Christian based, to introduce these things early. So again, that's something that we are doing. I'm no way pushing like my faith on anybody else, but I like stuff like that. It's just creative. I like it. And last but not least, this is a book about my favorite thing to do, especially with my husband. I ask him all the time, can we cuddle? Who doesn't want to hold someone close and show them how much you love them? And I like it because like he's cuddling like with everything. But he realizes like some things like right here, you don't need to cuddle with the porcupine. That might hurt. But like you can cuddle with like the teddy bear or the dog or your mom or your dad. So I thought this was such a cute book. And again, all these were $2.99. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the bump. And don't judge me. I'm a little bit more fluffy than the last video. But as long as everything's okay, I walk and I do what I need to do, then I am excited and happy. So without further ado, here is the bump, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye. So here's the bump from the front. I love it because you can't tell. And then when I get to the side though, and let me like pull this up. Because I got like bands. These are maternity shorts. When you look at it from the side, it's right up in here. It just got swole overnight. Everything else is still nice and curved, but baby, from that point of view, I don't even know what's going on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm working on the length, you guys, but there's so much I want to tell you about what's going on. And I thank you so much for your love and support. And I hope to see you in the next video. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. So tired in the evening. I literally wear myself out, and about 9 o'clock I am done. And I'm sleeping until I get up at 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I am getting 8, 9, 10, sometimes 11 hours of sleep, and I'm still tired. But I know it's good. I know it's healthy for the baby to get as much rest as I can, and so that's what I'm doing.